I know. Ha! Hello, hello, hello. Namaste, my witchlings. How's everybody doing? All right. Classes would be a good thing. All right. Quick reminder. Be mindful of the energy you bring into my space, and you will be respectful in my chat, because if you are not, Arnold and the mods will be finding you with the ban hammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Ha! I can see. What a concept. My fingers are so cold. I am currently trying to figure out how to do that, John. I forgot to make sure that the tablet was charged to see and play with it. I have an idea. I just have to play around with it a little bit. Wow, my hair is just not happy today. But it is on the agenda for this week. Yes. I am terrified and excited and just all over the place because I am doing an event Sunday. I'm doing Seeds of Light and just blah. Hudawaha. That is cool though, John. I know that this weekend, This event is going to make or break whether we do any more, so I'm nervous. Oh, God. The Witch's Tarot. Oh, boy. I hope it works well for you, Andrea. I have never been able to get that one to cooperate with me. Ooh, Skylar went to the mall. That sounds like fun. But that is awesome, Andrea. I really hope that deck works for you. It's a really cool deck. Ooh, nice. Jerseys are fun. I wish I had the money to be able to buy more jerseys. I have one. Oh, God, I can't even remember who it is. But it's very obviously a stylized jersey. Yeah, I can't remember what it is, but it's got sequins and shit on it. It was an impulse buy, and it was on sale. Hey, yo. Good, Mimi. Therapy is good. Hey, Bandit. All right. I know. I'm going to once again say, please be mindful of the energy you bring into my space and be respectful in my chat. If you are not, Arnold and the mods will find you with the banhammer. Just saying. Okay. All right. So, taking a sip. Apparently I'm slurping today. Damn it. All right, here we go. Namaste, Witchlings. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another cozy afternoon coffee and cues, where we sit, sip, share, and stir just a smidge bit of soul into our mugs. So go grab your favorite crystal. I am playing with a rose quartz egg. Light your candle or your incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug, and let's step into today's conversation. Now, a little tidbit, if this space resonates with you, please do not forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing and ring the bell because it helps our Witchling community grow. Speaking of growing our community, you can now join this channel as a Witchling member. Yay! Your membership helps me keep creating all this magic, and it lets us stay connected in deeper, more meaningful ways. So, if you feel called to support our channel here and you can afford it and you would like to step just a little bit closer into this coven, go ahead and tap that join button and come on in. I just accidentally yeeted my egg. My fingers are doing their thing again. All right, we do not have a birthday today, but we do have a few things to recognize. Blah, blah. And now we know why Di usually uses the wick trimmer. All right. That is really cool. Oh, man. Oh, I'm hosed. Oh, well. All right. So, moving mouse. That is cool, Skylar. All right, let's move on to our candle. Yay. I am breathing. My asthma is not happy, but I am breathing. Yes. Hey, David. Good to see ya. You are not the only English person we have, but hey, that's kind of cool. All right. Let's get started. All right. Okay, a very, very dear friend of mine. A very dear friend of mine had surgery this morning, and I am wishing her a speedy and relatively pain-free recovery. Shell, I love you. Here's to an easy recovery. I'm sending all the love and healing energy I can. Speedy healing, my friend. As I light this candle, we offer this flame in care and remembrance. This light is for survivors and victims of all types of violence, for our witchlings and their loved ones who are walking through difficult moments, including job searches, and for all of those everywhere in the United States where one might need some cute winter boots to run from the slave catchers, and for anyone and everyone who needs a little steadiness today. We hold all of this within our circle. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us on today's adventure. May our flame carry comfort, remembrance, and resilience, and may it remind each of us that none of us walks alone. All right. Thank you, Mimi. It was not I apologize if my welcome was slightly dismissive. My autistic ADHD brain was going, I just said I was going to do something, and now I'm being told I have to do something else. Yeah. My flow got interrupted. How are you doing this evening, David? Hey. Dua, that is so awesome. Yay! When's the big day? Is it today? Because if it is today, I'm going to say get the fluff out. Moving mouse. All right. That is awesome news, though, Dua. We are so happy for you. Congratulations. All right. Feel something does not feel quite right. There we go. That should work. All right. Are we ready to get going? You are so welcome, honey. All right. Oh, we have holidays. Holidays. Celebrate. All right. So we have 3 holidays today. Some interesting. So first we have Single Tasking Day. Today we rebel against hustle culture. Multitasking is not magic, it's rapid task switching, and it drains our brains. Single Tasking Day invites us to choose one thing and give it our full attention. Make tea and only make tea. Answer 1 email well. Take 1 mindful walk. Focus is not laziness, it's power. It is also card reading day, and this is about actual, greeting cards, the handwritten, hold in your hands kind. Pull out some old birthday cards or love notes and reread them. Let yourself feel remembered, or write one. In a digital world, ink on paper is radical tenderness. A simple message can outlast 1,000 texts. I like writing snail mail. And then last but not least, we are spreading awareness of peripheral artery disease with Red Sock Day. Wear red socks, not just for fun, but for awareness. Red Sock Day shines a light on peripheral artery disease, a condition that limits blood flow to the legs and feet and can signal broader heart concerns. Movement, circulation, prevention, they matter. So, wear the red, take a walk, know your numbers, because visibility can save lives. I tend to wear compression socks because of my POTS. Similar concept. And that, my lovely witchlings, is today's holidays. Hey, Ro. I agree, tarot should be included in card reading day. Yes. Boom, boom. Hi. Oh, life is good. Yeah, I hear you, John. I know. All right. How are we doing today? Yep. Thank you, RZK. As Mimi said, they came from Zenny. Kind of happy about that. Uh-oh. All right. Love my kid. Yay, that's good, Ro. All right. Let's see. We did holidays. My lungs do not love me today. So much fun here. Oops. I know. All right, you guys. So, we have some new people here. We do Fridays different than the rest of the week. Instead of 3 of each card, I pull 1 tarot, 1 oracle, and I pull them from a different deck than normal. We are working with the Chubby Witches Night in Oracle deck. And it is time to read our oracle card today. I can't breathe. All right. Oracle. So our oracle card today is Don't Sleep on Your Dreams. Have you noticed that you've been having more dreams than usual lately? In my opinion, sometimes dreams are just that. Dreams. They often reflect things going on in your waking life, such as current fixations, worries, or wants. However, I really gotta stop doing that. Okay, trying again. However, if you've pulled this card, chances are your dreams have been trying to give you an important message. This is your big glowing neon sign saying to start paying attention. Hold on. Shit. I used voice to text to write my script this morning and goofed something. All right, here we go. I'm going to start this card over because I have now confused everything. So our oracle today is Don't Sleep on Your Dreams. Have you noticed that you've been having more dreams than usual lately? In my opinion, sometimes dreams are just that. Dreams. They often reflect things going on in your waking life, such as current fixations, worries, or wants. However, if you've pulled this card, chances are your dreams have been trying to give you an important message. This is your big glowing neon sign to start paying attention. What your dreams have been trying to tell you is something you'll have to investigate to... All right, Di. What your dreams have been trying to tell you is something you are going to have to investigate for yourself, perhaps by pulling another card or two. But that can be the fun part, if you let it be. While you should always examine your dreams through the lens of your intuition, sometimes a little help can be needed. Personally, I like to keep a big book of dream meanings on my nightstand along with a few other dream-related books, so I can look up any symbols I remember upon waking. When I can't find the meaning in the book, I just do a quick Google search and I can usually find something that makes sense. If you don't dream often or at all, it could just be that you aren't remembering your dreams. I find that the more I record my dreams, even if it's only a tiny detail or two, the more I'm able to remember my future ones. Try keeping a small dream journal and a pen on your nightstand for this purpose, or, if it's easier, you can just use the Notes app in your phone. All right. Some crystals to keep in your pillow for good dreams. We have rainbow moonstone to receive dream guidance, rose quartz to encourage soft and healing dreams, amethyst to experience a boost in psychic dreams, and howlite to reduce those sleepless nights. No. There we go. All right. And that, my friends, is today's oracle. Oh, Skylar, we'll go into that later. That would be nice. Brian, once I'm done with this part of once I'm done with this segment, I have a couple of apps to look for. All right. Now, let's see what the tarot is screaming at us. Again, we use a different deck than normal. This is the Cozy Witch Tarot. Love this deck. All right, our tarot card today is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Yes, thank you. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh my gosh, I'm doing stellar today. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. Your manifestation may have come true, but not in the way you could have expected. There could be risks or sacrifices involved, or you could have realized that it's not actually what you want after all. This didn't work out, so something else can. That's our tarot for today. Dun, 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 bum. And then we have today's affirmation. I recognize opportunity. Wait a minute, start over. Today's affirmation, my witchlings. I recognize opportunity even when it arrives in an unexpected form. If one door closes, I trust it is clearing space for something better aligned. I am willing to release what isn't truly meant for me. My dreams are messages, and I listen with curiosity and courage. Abundance flows to me in ways that honor who I am becoming. That is our affirmation for today. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Dua. Skylar, we will talk about why it's so difficult to get a job here in a bit. Hey, Ocelot. My day was going great until the man behind the curtain came in and reminded me that it's Friday. I was 3/4 of the way through getting a standard daily draw done, and I'm like, well, sucky sock dog. Oh, my night is afternoon for me here, Ocelot, is going pretty good. Pretty happy with how things are going. Other than, my morning brain fart. I have been so focused on Sunday all week that it is just... My brain wants to B-sod on me. For those of you who are not IT's B-sod, blue screen of death. That blue screen that you get when your computer decides to puke itself. Yeah. Oh, you're good, Ocelot. Ow. The fluff. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. How about that? We've already gotten halfway through the stuff that we normally do. How the fluff. Yeah, by the way, why you no happy, Dua? You worry us. Possible. Do. While Dua responds. Whoopsie. Oh, honey. I feel that one. I understand where you're coming from. Oof. Culture clash. Cool, Skylar. All right, you guys. Oh. Yeah. There we go. All right, here we go. Hey, Witchlings! It is time to step into theyogawitch.shop where magic meets movement and everyday rituals get an upgrade. Browse my handmade intention-infused jewelry, and then you can snuggle up with Die the Yoga Witch mugs, yoga mats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and so much more. Treat yourself, maybe even your familiar, bless a friend, to bring a little bit of witchy sparkle into your daily life. Once again, you can find that at theyogawitch.shop. And if you are enjoying our show here and would like to step just a smidge bit deeper into the coven, consider clicking on that join button and becoming a member of our channel. There are some amazing perks for all the witchlings with levels starting at just a single $1 a month. How affordable is that, my guys? Also, a quick little reminder that you can help this channel out for free by subscribing and sharing this video with a friend. You guys are the absolute best. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. All right, now back to the show. All right. Andrea, it's a cultural thing. You and I agree on that, but not all cultures feel that way, and it's frustrating for those of us here in the West that do have that choice. Thank you, Rachel. They came from Zenny. All right, moving mouse. Haha. Yes, it did. Yes. Oh. Wingardium Leviosa. I love that. The kitty cat profile picture is adorable. Thank you, Joram. Oh, I really am glad that Joram popped it. Somehow stumbled across our feed. How's your birthday going, Joram? Happy birthday now that it's actually the day of your birthday. Hey, Cocoon. That is cool. How did that go? Oh. No. There we go. Oh, trust me, Andrea, I agree. Ooh. It's Aragon. Somebody liked Aragon. I said, hey, Rachel. I say hi to everybody who comes in that I notice. Oh, wait. Somebody else in the comments said it, I think. Hold on. Mimi said it. That would be Melissa. Mimi is one of our mods here. All right. I have to show this one. Okay. Oh, it's still censored and it wouldn't let it come through. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, one of my staff who is non-binary is rather well endowed in that area and regularly jokes about it. Oh. Have you been talking to my brother? Hey, Samya. Thank you. It's a butterfly. Butterflies are significant to me. Seriously, though, I'm thinking 100i7 has been talking to my brother. I mean, hey. You know. I'll get to that. I'm scared, Andrea. Thank you, Samya. All right. I'm going to let these guys chit-chat. I am going to... All right, you guys. Let's check out what Sanskrit is today. Where the fluff is that? Oh, there they are. Derp. Da 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 da. Aha, here we go. It is time for the Sanskrit bit. All right. So our word for this week has been prima bandhana. Prima meaning love, bandhana meaning ties, the binds of love. Sometimes they're not so good, and that's what we have been looking at. So reflect on the week. Where did your love feel expansive, and where did it feel constricting? Prima bandhana teaches discernment. Keep cultivating bonds that honor freedom and tenderness together. Love is strongest when it allows both roots and wings to coexist. That's our Sanskrit for today. All right. Oopsie. Clunk. Oh, excuse me. All right. There we go. Ha. Have a good one, have a good one, Skylar. Oh, nope, never mind. Rachel is leaving, it looks like. Soccer mom. Have a good day. Oh, Rachel had to a karma. Oh, God. A karma. Oh, Lord. Andrea. Have a good one, Rachel. Rachel said she was leaving. I did catch that one. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cocoon. We just pink somehow became the color for my business. I know. By the way, for those of you who are here, my mods greet everyone that comes into the chat. We try to greet you by name because to us it feels more welcoming and it's far more polite than just ignoring your existence. They are being polite. They are being kind because I insist that my mods and all of my people spread love, joy, and kindness. So please, once again, be mindful of the energy you are bringing into this space and please be respectful in the chat. Just saying. All right. Now, moving on to harmony today. All right. Today's harmony card says, inside of you, a seed has taken root. Water this seed and watch it grow by cultivating your gifts, talents, power. Feel the essence of your being as you open to all of the amazing surprises that are meant for you. Bridge the gap between separation and union by illuminating your truth. You possess the keys to this life and are the vehicle for the roads you choose to travel. That's our harmony card. And now we have our Zen card. All right, my lovelies. Our Zen card today is Reinvention. In retreat, I learned the power of reinvention. To find the stillness within, I must pause so I can release the parts of myself that are no longer useful. I allow my body to be engulfed in the flames of recreation. I burn away the heaviness of my spirit and allow the power of the phoenix to enliven my soul. Emerge from your internal bonfire refreshed, renewed, and refocused. Our mantra, I have survived, I have persevered, and am still here. That is today's Zen. 'Cause 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 'c
Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, really? Hey, Will. Oh, Skylar, you are so welcome, hon. Yeah, nope. Let's see. Hello, Ravak. I think we may not have noticed them come in. I want to say Ravak is a male name, but hello, hello. New friends are always welcome. Okay. I so badly wanted to do 2 Mr. Rogers quotes today because both of both pages I found today are very applicable to current events. All right, my lovelies. You know what? I am going to read them both. We have 2 pages from Mr. Rogers today. Whether we're a preschooler or a young teen, a graduating college senior or a retired person, we human beings all want to know that we're acceptable, that our being alive somehow makes a difference in the lives of others. If you could only... Oh. Our second quote here. If you could only sense how important you are to the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to the people you may never even dream of. There is something of yourself that you leave at every meeting with another person. And that, my lovelies, is Mr. Rogers for today. Yep. Actually, I think it said loveliest. Yep, loveliest est. Yep. Wow. All right, my witchlings. Ha. I'm moving it. I'm moving it. Donk. All right, my lovelies. It is time for our blessing. May your nights be soft and your spirit attentive. May the dreams that visit you carry wisdom, not confusion, insight, not fear. If an old longing stirs, may you greet it with tenderness instead of doubt. If one opportunity fades, may you trust the soil is being cleared for a better seed. May you pause, breathe, and smile at the quiet abundance already finding its way to you. And when you rise each morning, may you remember your life matters, your presence makes a difference, and you are allowed to grow into something new without apology. Blessed be, and namaste, my witchlings. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I try to be I try to be kind, Skylar. Okay. I will get to chat here in a minute. It is time to put out the leaning candle of pizza. All right, you guys. With the extinguishing of our flame, our circle is now open once again. We extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors for joining us on today's adventures. I swear I just saw more smoke floating in the air. There we go. Whew. Hey, Thanu! Skylar's being fine. Uh-oh. Okay, we have Rachel's kid instead of Rachel now. Coolio. Yep. Oh, Skylar, you're good. I see a Will and a Thanu. Yeah, Ahimsa. Yup. There we go. We're doing good. Oh, thank you, Thanu. I love my braids. Whatevs. All right. Yep. Wait. Are we doing the who's it, what's it thingamajigger? Thank you, Lab. I thought my phone just lit up. I guess they're telling you that I chopped about 10 inches off 3 months ago now, and it's already grown half of it back already. Would not be good. Thank you, love. They come from Zenny. They're awesome. Oh, I can actually change into my regular glasses. My hair grows fast. I was sitting on my hair when we trimmed it last. And ended up taking off more than I really wanted to, but that was my own fault. Oh, since I got out of the military and haven't had to, keep it short or keep it pulled up, I have been very happy to just let it grow. What's up, cat? What's up, pussycat? Whoa. Sorry. Who's a what's it? Yep. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. Do. It's what's new, pussycat. Uh-oh. Come here. There we go. Moving mouse. Oh, cheese and crackers. I did not... Yep. I forgot what day it is again. I am just doing awesome. Do I own a cat? Wise looking. I refer you to the pin on the microphone. Yes, I have a tiny furry overlord. He is my benevolent furry overlord, but he is the furry overlord. I swear to God, he was yelling at me a minute ago. Maybe he left. Had to have. Yep. Yes, we are very friendly to the queer community. I mean, I would be a hypocrite if I weren't, considering I'm a member of the community. So how's everybody doing? If I don't put my stuff away, right after I do it. B if you must. My grand dog is Kiara. I like that name. And Helena always makes me think of Helena Bonham Carter, who is an amazing actress. Sweet cat. Whoops, wrong side. I don't know if you noticed it, honey. Did you notice that Thanu said hi? Oh, have a good time. Good day at work. We'll see you on your next break, I'm sure, depending on if I'm still here. There we go. Close. There we go. My fingers are not cooperating today. The hubby cat. Thanu is convinced he's scary. Yes. I have a very dear friend who's a furry. I have zero issue with furries or Therians or any sort. I mean, as long as you are nice and polite and respectful in here, we're good. Cat, be nice. Or are you comparing him to a weeping angel? She, her, they, them, because there's 30 of us living in this head. So I take advantage of that to piss off the red hat wearers. Hey, Mike, how are you doing today? I was actually thinking of Mike as I was getting ready this afternoon, and I do not remember what the hell I was going to say. I love my brain. So, I know that feeling, Mike. Oh my gosh. Same wise, same. I feel like I just said Samwise. Wow, Di, you're going full Lord of the Rings on us here today. Yeah, we're not fond of the red hats here either. Considering they're fucking with the VA again, I'm very not happy. And I usually try to point out to him if someone has spoken to him directly in case he doesn't catch it. Skylar, just kind of kick back and relax and just go with the flow. We're good. I know. The internet's being a bitch. They are very much fascists. Not arguing that here. And believe me, I know that I am already on one of the fucking government watch lists because, well, I do not keep my mouth shut about my opinions about them. Which shot? Okay. Zim. Okay. Those are kind of cool. I'm trying to write something for March for my birthday month. Oh, good luck, Mike. Oh, how do I like the USA? I don't like it as much as I used to. I do love my country. No, let me start over. I love my country. That is why I enlisted in the military, to defend my country and the Constitution. Primarily the Constitution. Do I like the way things are going in my country right now? Oh, dear gods, no. But I swore an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and, well, I was never relieved of that oath, only my active duty status. Andrea, she's referring to the man behind the curtain. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. And what is pissing a lot of people off is Google, Meta, and Reddit have already all handed over user data that was subpoenaed saying, we want all of the user data for people who have spoken out against the administration and ICE, etc. Discord has not yet, but they will. And because of that, I'm fairly sure, because I do not shut up about what I think of this administration, I am very definitely on a watch list. So, it's too late to do anything about it now, so I'm just going to run with it. Oh, you were a nurse. I was a radioman in the Navy. My dad was a subsonar tech. I am debating leaving the country. I want to stay and fight because I was not relieved of my oath. However, I do also realize that because of my physical capabilities, I cannot be boots on the ground, but I can do this. I can disseminate information, and I can do that from anywhere in the world. Have I ever visited Europe? I spent about a month I think I spent a month in Italy when I got engaged to my kid's bio dad. Hello, Kim. What's your good news, Sanu? And also, happy Ramadan to Amin. Amineth? Amineth. Oh, you just said it. Oh, you got an 8 on that test. Awesome. Yay. Good grades are always worth, celebrating. You really think we're going to freak out or celebrate the fact that you're an agent? Okay, have fun with that. I'm actually older than I look, but not as old as you may think I am. My oldest child is 27. My youngest child is 22. And those are the biologicals. The non-biologicals, our oldest is 26. The youngest is 16, 15. Yep, I get that a lot. Oh, shit. Ah. Oh, gee, what year was Kat born? Well, her screen name does have a year in it, so... Yep, she was born yesterday. There we go. This color actually is working well. Skylar and Kat are the same age. I just figured that one out. Okay, wait. What are you drumming? Because it sounds very, very, very familiar. Hey, Tori. Okay, Wise Looking Tree says something is just a theory, and I am having so much trouble figuring out what she was saying. All right, do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Sorry. Yep. Oof. Yeah, thankfully I've got the heater up a little bit in here so my hands are not freezing. Yeah, I see that. We got a lot of Z's in here. Yay! Few alphas. I'm gonna have to look that one up, John. Yeah, I see that. All right. Man is just fucking around, and yeah. Anyway. Oh. Nope. Hold on. My brain's trying to catch up to me. Nope. Yeah, it's not working. God, I feel old. There are people in my chat who are actually, fully functioning human beings. Yeah. Oi. That were born after the youngest of my kids. I feel old. Thank you, Thanu. What is... All right. My phone's buzzing at me now. Anyway, let's see. What was I was going to say something. But I have no idea what I was going to say. Cheese and crackers. Hey, Murtog. Murtog! That's the brother's name. That's the one who rides the Black Dragon, I think. And the newest book. Sorry, brain went, whee, rabbit hole. Skylar, you said you're born in 96. Kat's username has her birth year in it. Catherine, 1996. You guys are the same age. That's right, he rides the red one. Saphira's blue. It's been a bit. Dude! Seriously, though, Murtog has his own book. couple. Murtaugh got his own book, and I have been waiting for it to come out in paperback. I have not looked in a while. I actually think I'm going to see if I can get it from the library, because I loved that series. Got to meet Christopher Paolini about 15 or so years ago. Hey, Charles. And he was so sweet and so nice. And when he was asked about the movie of Aragon, he's like, I had nothing to do with it. Please don't blame me. Yep. Hey, Charles, how are you doing today? Murtaugh gets Bella. Coolio. Skylar, that's enough. Yes. Exactly, that's where I'm at, Andrea. I only need the last book. The most recent one, Murtaugh, and I'm looking forward to getting that because, oh my god, I loved that series. He has written more than that, too. Yep. Thank you, Yes, Thanu, that you were supposed to be studying for. Uh-oh. Oh, honey. Then the next time you come into my chat and say you're supposed to be studying, I'm going to boot you out and tell you to go study. I am a mom. These are the things that are important to me. I will go full mom. Nope, I don't do giveaways. I don't have the means to be able to do that yet. Might do it later once we get a little bigger. Well, then make sure you have your homework done before you come into the stream. Thank you, Bella. Those are charged. I keep wanting to put them back in the charger. Oh, God, I am so hyper about this weekend. I am anxious, nervous, excited, happy, just all of it. I'm a bundle of mixed emotions because it is my first event with this group in a while. We're at a new venue for me vending, but I have been to this venue with this event for a few times. Hey, Basi, as long as you are polite and respectful in my chat, I am fine with you being here. You start spewing any kind of hate and you will get the boot. We don't do hate here. Hell, the man behind the curtain will frequently yell at me because I say I hate my brain or I hate my body, and he calls me on that too. So, a supporter of the current administration of the United States. I will not tolerate people calling them maggots or any type of dehumanizing language. We are polite and respectful. Because if we expect them to be polite and respectful, we have to do the same. Oh, Bella, we have a couple of Irish friends here. You're good. Oh no, we are not going into that one, honey. That is hate. We don't play that game here. Because, for your information, there are at least 2 trans women in the chat right now. I have about 4 others that I absolutely adored, one of whom is actually related to me by blood. I have numerous non-binary friends and family. We don't play with that here. Do I have the Seeds of Light? Yeah, it is. Yes. Thank you, Thanu. Yep. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's Llama. Where the... Have I not pulled... There it is. I was going to say, haven't I pulled it down? Yep. Oh, he's already been... He's already been censored. All right, back to what we were talking about. Sunday. If you are local to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle specifically, Sunday, I will be in Issaquah, Washington at the Pickering Barn, which is right across the street from Costco and about a block down from Costco headquarters. Go us. for the Pacific Northwest Witches Market Seeds of Light in Bulk Festival. I am going to be reading tarot cards and oracle cards, potentially even my pendulum, if I can get the furry little bastard to give it permission. So we are having... Excuse you? This isn't me censoring someone who doesn't agree with my fake ideology. This is me telling someone not to spread hate in my chat. There's a very big difference. Oh, and by the way, the science backs up transgender people being the gender they prefer to present as rather than the one they were born with. So, go do your research, sweetheart. So, I will be at Pickering Barn in Issaquah, Washington. For the Pacific Northwest Witches Market, I'll be reading Tarot, Oracle, possibly my pendulums, if the furry bastard will bless them and give them permission. I will have my earrings and my jewelry with me. So come hang out, stop by and say hi if you are local. I would love to see you guys. I'm actually working on the possibility of doing a discount for my viewing Witchlings. Tell me that you're a YouTube subscriber and we'll give you a discount on stuff. Wait. Where are you going Sunday? Considering I was baptized into the Episcopal Church and my priest told me to go do what I need to do for myself, I think I'm good, honey. I'm trying to figure out what Alpha's trying to say. Agartha, that one, I understand the other typo, the tarot readings. The Agartha is what's getting me. Ah, the underground city Agartha. Oh, why is that ringing bells? Agartha sounds very familiar. Hey. So you're poly. Okay. That sounds cool, Skylar. Alright, I gotta figure out where the hell they're talking about because... Oh, look. Terma Taylor. Okay. I don't do song reactions, my friend. Okay. Boom, swipe, tap. Ah, that makes sense. Clunk. Going to the... Oh, that is so cool! Oh, so you're going to be stateside? You're going to be in Washington this weekend? That'll be so cool. Come see me. I am going to be right inside one of the main doors, so... And we'll have... My booth looks like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol puked all over it, too. That's what I thought, Tree. Oi. McGrizzless. Okay. Damn it, now I want a McGriddle. And I didn't like those things that much to start with. Alright, where is the furry little bastard? He has not made an appearance this morning. Is he curled up in the warm bed under the table? Eek. Yay, that'll be cool. What will be at my booth? Okay, so... Somebody asked if I had hobbies. Yes, I have hobbies. I like to make jewelry, such as the pair of earrings I just took out of my own ears. Alright, so... This pair came about because I bought a pair very similar to them and finally figured out how to make them. And then I didn't have enough pentacles that size to make another 3 sets, so we did 2. I have lots of beaded earrings and stuff with pentacles and lotuses because I am a yoga witch. Everything I'm going to have with me. Yep, everything I'm going to have with me will be in the dietheYogaWitch.shop. And I will have a tablet with me for people to go look at dietheYogaWitch.shop. Because I'm a smart cookie sometimes. That would involve me getting up and moving about the room. And y'all don't need to see my PJs. So yes, I am one of those people that when I am online and on camera, I am usually dressed nicely from the waist up. And then I either have shorts or PJs on, depending on how cold I am. Occasionally it's leggings. But yeah, if I tell him he can get Go-Gurt, which for some reason to me sounds an awful lot like... Yes! Oh! My 2 Indian meals that I eat right now are chicken tikka masala and butter chicken. I haven't got... Oh, and curry. Oh, God, we used to do curry all the damn time. But I'm looking to try more, just very slowly, because my autism doesn't like change and new things. So I have to be very fuzzy, but very careful about, introducing new foods. Oh. Yeah, I said something about the tism. You get the tism, and you get the tism, and you get the tism. We all have the tism. Yep. My autism does not like new shit. And it's bad enough I am going to an event this weekend. I am sad about this weekend's event, though, because one of my favorite vendors that frequently is at these events is not going to be there, and I'm sad because I was looking forward to seeing her. Hello, Tori. How are you doing? I'm going to run a brush through this. It is not fixed the way it's supposed to be at all. Oh, yeah, come here. I have found a series that I want to watch. I keep getting clips from Call the Midwife in my YouTube feed. So I'm going to find a way to watch Call the Midwife soon. What's up, Thanu? We're doing pretty good, Tori. I am Thanusha. Thank you, Thanusha. I will try to remember to call you that. So, Tori, I am excited and terrified and hyper and nervous and all sorts of shit because I get to play with the Pacific Northwest Witches Market this weekend, and I haven't done a Witches Market event since, I think, Mabon last year. So I'm nervous and excited and just I'm really looking forward to it because we are going to be indoors. How did I read it correctly? Languages come easy to me, for one, and for another, I used to have a name, well, I still have a name that gets mispronounced a lot, so I'm pretty careful about trying to make sure I pronounce names correctly. And if I feel that I butcher it, I will ask to make sure. Thanushia, oh God. I think it's Thanushia is how the teacher pronounces it, but how can you not pronounce it right? Thanusha. There is no E in there. That's like pronouncing Nick Gaucher's name as Nick Gautier. Or Gautier. Anyway. Character in the Chronicles of Nick and the Dark Hunter series by Sherry Kenyon. Because my hair has been dyed a black cherry color for about a year. Not going to rebraid it, but I am going to... Had to fix the part. It was driving me insane. Very short drive, by the way. I am going to bleach it. Yep. I'm going to bleach it and go back purple here soon, though. I miss my purple hair. Yeah, you should have seen it right after I first dyed it. Because the length was deep, dark, red, black. And where I'm gray was bright red. It's hilarious. Okay, it was magenta. It looked... To me, it looks funny. Bots are literally that. They are computer programs that come in and interact with chats and live streams and comments and shit. They are not human, but they come in to basically stir shit up and leave. It's great. Yep. Roundabout, yeah. Antarctica. Okay, doke. Malaya Toto. And there my brain takes the word Toto and runs off to Africa. Oh, you're good, Thanusia. Damn it, now I've already lost your name. Thanusia. I was right. Ha! Thanusha. Gods be damned. Thank you. It's a sha. Your teacher mispronouncing it kind of tweaked my brain for a minute. Gods be damned. Yes, that is my new favorite phrase. All right. It's definitely an autistic thing to over-explain ourselves because we are terrified of being misunderstood. We know, Skylar. That is like the 4th time you've said it. We know, and we know you're excited about the idea of it. So, interesting tidbit. Thank you, John. I guess the urge to do that is just a whim away. When I was a teenager, my parents and I were cruising around Portland. God only knows why we were out and about that day. But we came across this little city park that had a cute little festival going on in it. And we're like, hey, this looks like fun because we could hear music. We pull in, we get out, and we go wandering through only to discover the Tokens giving a concert. I, of course, recognize them, same as my parents, because I love their music. And they start singing The Lion Sleeps Tonight. At the time, I was very much a soprano and could sing really high notes. So you know that part of the middle of it where the really high notes are going tee ta ta tee ta. Anyway, I could sing that. And I was right next to the stage. I never realized that it wasn't a human voice singing that it was actually a keyboard. And I'm singing it. And the guy playing the keyboard he's playing, looking over at me. And he'd look back and keep playing, and then he'd look back at me, and then he'd go back to playing. And so, after the show, they were signing autographs, so my parents and I went over, and we got their autograph, and he looks at me, and he's like, what were you doing? And I'm like, I was singing along like I normally do, and he's like, that's like 3 ledger lines above the staff, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize it was a C. I could hit that easily. I can go up a little higher, too. And he's just like, are you even human? I'm a soprano in choir. That explains it. I got my autographed picture for free. Okay. But yes, John can sing really high. I've kicked in a certain place. Yes. Thank you, Toto. Good to know. Hey, empathetic veteran. What branch, my friend? What, huh? Oh, cat is... Hey, Venkat. Navy here. Only half, Day-Day. Julio, Thanusha. Say it. Yay! Kidney stones are evil. I do not do... No. Although the VA is good for a few things. C'est la vie. But... Oh... I'm kind of sad that the candles I made, I'm not going to be able to take with me Sunday, but I'm actually kind of happy about that because I don't trust that they have enough scent to them. I don't want to have to start over. Another reason I'm hoping we do really well this weekend is I need more wax. I use a very, very good liquid lipstick that dries very nice and matte and does not transfer. Now, when I put this on over it, the glitter gloss will get all over on my coffee cup. I have been drinking coffee. I am 48. 48, right? Yes, 48. And I have been drinking coffee since I was 18. So I've been drinking coffee for about 30 years. I've been wearing makeup since I was 14 or 15. I've learned a bit about how to keep my lipstick in place. Thank you. Herbs won't do much for you. Wait a minute, empathetic veteran is you've been here before, I think. Yes, you're the one down south. Okay, I know who I'm talking to now. Trying to not dox anyone. But herbs themselves won't do anything because it's just the plant. You need something as a carrier for the oils in the herbs. And yes, most you do not want to use any essential oils without diluting them in a carrier oil first, because yes, that can be irritating. Otherwise, most of them are safe. You've already said that English is not your first language. You're good, hun. A frickin' man, empath. Oh my gods, do I know that feeling. The Navy jacked my body up, and I'm still trying to fix it. I was at acupuncture yesterday. VA pays for it. It's cool. And my acupuncturist went to put a needle in my foot. It did not go well. Normally if it hurts, I will kind of flinch slightly or make noise. This time I literally tried to pull my foot back and I pretty much yelped. And she's like, yeah, that's not a good spot. Yeah, no, I have had like 5 surgeries on that foot. There was a screw in that general vicinity up until about 2 years ago. She's like, yeah, okay, so there's some scar tissue and other stuff there. We're not using that spot. Thank you. It hurt for a good little bit. No kidding. Yeah, ouch is right. She's really awesome, though. She and I are currently fighting with the VA to get them to reapprove my massage therapy because she's also my massage therapist. And considering I have fibromyalgia, the massage has been one of the best things for my pain levels. Oh my God, has it been amazing? And just before I started getting the acupuncture done, I pinched a nerve in the left side of my neck or shoulder. Have a good one, Malaya. Toto. But I have a pinched nerve and it's causing pain all the way down to my fingers. Since she started doing the acupuncture, I do not wait. I will wake up hurting, but nowhere near as much. And it goes away a whole lot faster and it doesn't come back. Yay. So I am incredibly grateful for that. But we are slightly concerned that if she has approval for both massage and acupuncture at the same time, I'm not going to get the full benefit of either of them. Transpose. Translate. Oh, yeah. Oh. Which one did you have, if you don't mind me asking? That's what I'm saying, Tanusha. He meant translate. Washington is a state. Do you mean the city or the town I live in? But Beth, my little brother had his kidney stones lasered. That was kind of cool. Oh, that is pretty. Okay. What did she say? But that is, I love that. That is beautiful script. Holy cow. Okay, it says this is my language. That is so pretty. It looks better than English does. I'll just say that. Fucking vampires. I had a damn bloodsucker do my blood work a few days ago when I reacted a small bit to being poked. The bitch had the nerve to scold me by saying, "Don't pull away from me." I flinched. It's not exactly a conscious reaction, lady. That's why when I sit down and they go to draw my blood, I'm like, hey, I'm a hard stick. My veins like to run and blow. Oh. I'll get to that in a second, Tanusha. But I will let them know. I'm a hard stick. My veins tend to blow or roll or just not cooperate. And I will occasionally flinch, but I'm not pulling away. It's just I flinch. States don't generally have downtown areas. Oh, ooh. I can imagine empath. Now, as for the vampire comment, I call phlebotomists, the nurse or the tech who draws your blood, they're vampires because they take your blood. No, states generally do not have downtowns. Downtown infers town or city. Most cities and towns have a downtown area, though. Are werewolves real? I'm not sure, Luthen. I truly am not. I want to think they are because, well, I don't know. They just seem kind of interesting. And welcome back, Luthen. Haven't seen you in a bit. Oh, I looked just too late. It was 1 hour, 23 minutes, and I looked at 47 seconds. I was 2 seconds too late. Bummer. I haven't been to the Portland VA in forever, but I would not be surprised. That is just amazing. Oh. Makes sense, Luthen. I actually, let's see, when was last time? So it was at the Portland Outpatient Clinic, that was over by frickin' Terwilliger, where I earned massive respect from a couple of vets. My dad and I had run up to the clinic because I needed to pick up my birth control pills at the time. Possible. Yes, they are. So, nope. Yep. So, we're out there. We're at the clinic, hanging out in the smoke shack because we both smoked. And we're chatting with a couple of other, I can't remember if they're World War II or Vietnam vets. But we're sitting there chit-chatting. They're talking with my dad about, swapping war stories. And I finally look at my watch and I look at my dad and I'm like, I'm going to go see if they got my meds ready. I'll be right back. So I pop up and walk out. And when I came back in, their whole attitude towards me had changed. And, that's right. And my dad told me on the way home that they're like, she served? He's like, yeah, we're here for her appointment today. Why? And they're like, well, we thought you were here for you, not her. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, I served too, but we're here for her. And they're like, man, She's a real one. We got drafted. We had to go. She went 100% voluntarily. And that takes more guts than we had. And he's like, she's my hero too. You said, what, Daddy? Why, thank you. But yeah, that was a fun trip. And I was pissed off that day because I was supposed to get 3 months worth and they gave me 1. And I'm like, this means I gotta come back in a month. Damn it. Ah, you're good, Thanush. I'm gonna call you Thanush. Is that okay? Oh, that was the only time that ever happened. Thankfully, at least at the Portland VA. My current issue is they won't always prove scripts that I desperately need. Or they'll decide after I've been on something for a couple of months that, oh, you need a pre-authorization. Your doctor needs to talk to us about why you need this. Between them and my freaking state insurance through the state of Washington, it is Thanusha. Thank you. Thanusha. Keep forgetting the A. So, yes, the Portland Trail Blazers are in Portland, Oregon. I am terrified about the new rating rules. Ooh, Leon, what branch of the military did you join, my friend? And don't feel stupid, Thanusha. I'm going to end up writing that one down and sticking it somewhere so I remember. Sha, in low voice means, oh. Whoops. Okay. Thank you for that. Tangentially related. I have a dear friend who is from India. No, you were too smart for the Marines, Leon. But I have a dear friend who is in India. And I was promoting my Yoga Nidra that Friday night on my social media. And then I popped back up on Facebook on Saturday. And my friend's like, oh, thank God you're still here. And he's just flicking me shit. And another friend is like, excuse you, you're being rude. And I'm like, nope. I know what he is saying. I pulled a good one. What did I do to fuck up this time, Kapil? And he's like, well, over here, Yoga Nidra doesn't mean the same thing that it does as you're saying. What you were saying is essentially you were going to be raptured live on camera. And I'm like, yeah, no, we don't want to do that. And he's like, so what we call it over here is Yoga Nidra Asana. I'm like, good to know. I will use that for, the rest of time. I am not having a rapture live. Texas has the Dallas Cowboys and the San Antonio Spurs and the Houston Texans. Yep, I agree with you, Luthen. It is very much a day to be the man formerly known as Prince Andrew. I bet. Language is almost as wibbly wobbly as timey-wimey is. Yes. I have also been hearing rumors about what the next in line is wanting to do over there, and I'm like, not 100% sure that even those who support the monarchy are gonna love some of this. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why they think I'm a guy. Anyway, Skylar, we also have the Seattle Kraken, our hockey team. And the Mariners. Oops, how could I forget the Mariners? And the Storm, our WNBA team. Or no, the Storm is the soccer team, isn't it? Nope. We have the soccer team. We have the basketball team. We have the WNBA team. We have no, we don't have an NBA team anymore. We have football, baseball, women's basketball, hockey, and the NBA is talking about coming back to Seattle. We also have the Seattle Sounders. Yeah, the Wizards are DC. That's what tripped my brain up. Hey, Rachel. I know, Luthen, it's weird. I have a thing for the royals because my grandmother was a royal watcher, and she kind of got me into it, especially after she argued with my mother about what my name was going to be, but my dad wanted me to be Diana, and so that's what I got. And so my grandmother decided if I was Diana after Charles and Diana married, she was going to introduce me to the royals. Is that all it says? Oh, you seem to be very interested in translating. Yes. Supersonics are going to be added as an expansion team, possibly. Ooh, I would be cool to get the Sonics back. It really would. Yeah, Washington State and Washington, D.C. are very much not the same. And it's hilarious. People will be like, oh, where are you from? Washington. Oh, D.C.? No, Seattle. Doesn't matter what part of Washington State you're from. You just say, I'm from Seattle. So, yeah. Or for those like Empath here who are down in freaking Vancouver, they're just like, I'm from Portland. I'm from a suburb of Portland. Yep. Oh, yeah, because they're like, oh, Vancouver, you're from Canada? No, Washington. What? It's a suburb of Portland, Oregon. Just leave me alone. I've known a lot of people who've done that one. I actually have a good friend who's down in Vancouver. I swear to God, I am going to just... Yep. I have no words. Anyway. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 minutes after, but 3 o'clock. What sports teams do... Oh, dear God. No, I'm... There's a lot. Because there's 2 and... Wait. Yeah, Google. Rapid City, South Dakota. Oh, so you went from... about... Yeah, Rapid City's a fair amount bigger than Vancouver, if memory serves. But the vibe is similar. That's true. Why, swear to God, if he's not real? Never said he wasn't real. As my old Facebook profile says, I believe in all of the gods man prays to. Tanushka's dabbing. Ooh, dabbing. No. Man. Yeah, no. I know it's not that, Tanusha. You're good. Are Satanists ruling the USA? We would be better if we had Satanists running our country here. Just saying. Damn it. He stole my sodas. Give me just a second. One second. Oh, I don't like insects either. Addiction here. Don't. The only thing that might look like a spider is the Mardi Gras mask on the wall behind me. Ooh, Belmont's a nice town. Yeah, you're referring to this thing? That is not a spider. That is a feathered Mardi Gras mask. You are not invisible, Tanusha. Belmont, California is a nice area. I like it. No, I know. Yep. We're good. I have a feeling you and Mimi were thinking along the same lines, just you're trying to play with your food. Oh. The reason there have not been protests in the street over what's come out in the latest files is because, well, the Reich wing fully supports what he's doing, and the rest of us are trying to go through the legal route to get them out of office. It's a slow, very painful process. And because despite the fact that, you know, the 2A nuts were all about the fact that they wanted to be able to keep their guns so that they could overthrow a corrupt government, they are currently licking the boot of this corrupt government. So they're not going to do shit. When did the Rams move to California? That's right, the Rams moved back to Cali, didn't they? Aren't they like... I can't remember where they're at now. Wrong button. There we go. Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo. The umbilicals support it. 35 days. Evangelicals. Yes, I know. Skylar, we are not talking about sports anymore, honey. We have moved on. Hey, Chintu Hyman. Okay. Have a good one, honey. I agree, Empath. I'm pretty sure that the Naranja Pendejo will not be with us for much longer. And I'm hopeful that when that does happen, we will finally be able to pull, I think it's the 29th Amendment, and just wipe the slate clean. I am from the Pacific Northwest of the United States. I live Seattle adjacent. Born and raised in the Pacific Northwest. Thenu. Okay. Ow. Say bye. Amen. Food is going to be my downfall as well. I am not a green thumb by any means of the word. Okay. Where are you from? Yep. Oh, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay in the U.S. I was actually getting to that. Thank you. I am pushing 50, much faster than I want to admit. We are so far okay. I am very, very nervous about the next couple of years. I will be honest. As empathic veteran said, concerned about food being our downfall. I am not a green thumb, but I am genuinely considering planting a rather large garden this year. I am very lucky to live on enough land that I can. My monitor just blinked at me. Hasn't done that in a while. But I mean, y'all can see me. I'm not a skinny mini. Most of my excess weight is this med may cause weight gain bullshit, courtesy of the VA. I am working on losing it as best I can. So, but I honestly am more concerned for the man behind the curtain. Because due to long COVID, his diet is very restricted, and feeding him has been interesting. Had a massive pulmonary embolism and stroke, so you're probably too dumb to die. No, I think you're just too stubborn. Just like most of the Generation X vets I know. Mm-hmm. Well, you can call him Technomancer. That's what most everybody else does. Or MBC. No. That one reminds us too much of his father, too. His dad's a very mean, scary person. Love my in-laws. Just call him MBC. Mike Bravo Charlie. Yep. I can understand that one, empath. Dude. Exactly. If you find my stream boring, you can scroll along. I mean, I'm not holding you hostage. Do not skip your studying for today. Go do your homework. Well, that's okay. We only got about 15 more minutes anyway. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Friday night and the moon is out. I want to head on over to the Twist and Shout. Find a two-step partner. Anyway. I hear you, empath. Oh my gods. This poor man has put up with my ass for 15 years almost. 14. And yeah, including putting up with my foul ass for 14 years. Awesome, John. So, yeah, he deserves an award. He also put up with my 3 children, the eldest of which was not easy to get along with. The youngest had his moments, too. Don't get me wrong. I love my children. Excuse me, but I am not naive as to what kind of people they can be and are. My oldest has finally matured enough to be, responsible and reflect back on what a little asshole he was as a teenager, his words. My middle child, they're unique. I love my child, but they are a very unique person, and, yeah. We're too much alike at times. Oh, it's 11:15 over there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did, huh? Wow. Working memory is much, shorter than usual right now, too. OHSU is a good hospital. And thankfully it's, right next door to the VA. Yep. This man. We went to Costco with the brand new tax return, grabbed pizza to bring it home for dinner. And open it up, and there's mushrooms on the pizza, and I'm like, I don't do mushrooms. Normally, I pick every piece off because I can't stand them. And I'm like, yeah, what the hell? It won't kill me to eat just a little bit. Famous last words. We finish dinner. We go to bed about an hour after we've crawled in bed. I'm sitting there. Oh, half hour, 40 minutes? Okay. So I'm sitting there on the bed and I notice I'm chewing on my tongue and I'm like, I kind of elbow him, hey, honey, my tongue feels funny. He's like, stick your tongue out, let me see. And I go, and he's like, that's not good. So he hops up, grabs 3 Benadryl, tells me, take these. I'm like, okay, pop them. Go back to scrolling on my phone for another half an hour. And he looks over at me and he's like, so, how's your tongue? And I'm like, still chewing on it. Anything else feel funny? I'm like, yeah, my throat feels kind of funny. He's like, yep, we're going to the hospital. So me being me, I come across the hall, crack open the door to what is now my office. And I'm, yeah. Hey, Michael. And then I open the door to hear, stick my nose in, tell the munchkin, my middle child, hey, we think I'm having a reaction to something I ate at dinner. We're going to go to the ER and get me checked out. Munchkin's like, okay, not a problem. So, and I shut the door. Yes, and we head out the door, and as we're driving, we're debating, okay, are we going to go all the way into the VA, or are we going to go to the local hospital? I was voting the VA, because I do not get good care at our local hospital, and he's like, no, we're going to the local hospital. Okay, fine. Get there, and they're like, oh, you're in anaphylaxis. So they jab me with the EpiPen before they do anything. And then the poor nurse, she's trying to get an IV in my arm, as I now have massive jitters from the epinephrine. She managed, and I'm like, that was impressive. She's like, yeah, I used to be a cardiac care nurse in the ICU, in the cardiac ICU at Bethesda. Roger that. Nope, she was at Bethesda. I remember it was Bethesda because one of us made mention of the fact that that's the president's hospital. So I'm like, okay, you are used to shit like this. And she's like, yes, ma'am. Don't call me ma'am. I was enlisted. She laughed. She knew what I meant. So I spent from about 5 hours in the ER here. At 5:30, he's like, I got to go home and change for work. And they're like, that's okay. We're transporting her to the VA in Seattle now. So I get taken to the VA via ambulance. He goes to work. He has not slept. He goes to work. Gets sent home early, thankfully. Lets me know that he's getting sent home early. And I'm like, hey, well, I'm still in the ICU. So, I spent 8 hours in the medical ICU at the Seattle VA. They still do not know what happened. All we know is my throat would not open back up. It took like a week for it to be normal again. So yeah, the VA saved my life. And this man, he was there at the ER. He went to work. And then he came to the VA and sat with me for 3 more hours. We don't do hate in here. Yeah. This man, I adore him. I owe him everything at this point. I love him to pieces. The person there was trying to get me to say a very nasty word. Great, now I have the minions in my head. Banana. I was scrolling through YouTube last night. Came across a clip from the movie about Dorothy Dandridge that had Halle Berry starring as Dorothy. And in the comments, people were talking about some of the shit she did, or that she never played the help in any kind of a movie. And I'm like, because there was argument in the comments, and I'm like, I am gonna go to someone who knows her, because I have a vet sis, sister veteran, who is one of her descendants, and I'm like, I got a question for you, honey. I know it's been a while since we talked, and I keep forgetting to message and say hi. But yeah. So I messaged her. I'm like, I took a screenshot of the comments on a picture on a movie about your great grandma. How accurate are they? And how are you doing? We haven't talked in a while again, and I feel like stupid. Oh, Skylar, our military personnel pledge to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, and they are multiple faiths. So, yes, it was. Hey, Will, welcome back. Yes. Under God was added to the Pledge of Allegiance in the 1950s during the McCarthy Communism Red Scare era because they felt that if they added under God, those who would refuse to say the under God were communists. So in their mind, if you weren't Christian, you were a communist. Have a good one, hun. That works. I think they figured out what to call you. And here's another fun fact. You cannot be forced in school to say the Pledge of Allegiance. It's a star-speckled banana. Yes. I would much prefer peace over war. Most of us would. Have a good one, hun. Reagan was. My earbud is falling out of my damn ear. Have a good one, kiddo. I'm trying not to use kiddo again for people who are not my children. I like your wife. I know what it means, but damn. Oh, damn. I love it. No, Reagan was the third iteration of America First, which was the American Nazi Party. How many of us out there? No comment. How many of us out there know about the fact... Well, okay. Backing up. We all know that everybody has their heroes, right? And most of the time, our political leaders, most of the time, their heroes are other politicians, correct? Yes. So here's a little fun fact that I wonder how many of you guys know. The Mustache Man had a giant-ass portrait of Henry Ford hanging on his office walls. Because that was his idol, and he took our Jim Crow laws, the way we treated slaves and indigenous people, etc., and sent his minions over here to learn about all of that from the Deep South and the Confederacy, and took it back over there to create the party that became the Nazi Party. Yeah. Yup. I think so. Found on road dead. If you turn it around, and driver returns on foot. Flipped over rebuilt Dodge. Yeah. Henry Ford was anti-everything. He was a racist motherfucker. He used to put his racist ass newsletters in the cab of every vehicle he sold. He was a white supremacist through and through, which is yet another reason for me to hate Ford vehicles. Yup. Yes, Skylar. Are you saying flat Earth is accurate? We prefer Chevys. Cheeseburger with pickles. Zelodian is saying something. I do not know enough about what's going on over in Iran to say much. I wish I did. I barely have enough time to keep up with what's going on in my own country right now. And I don't hate. I don't hate anybody. I have... Trigger warning. I have been sexually assaulted. I survived some serious fucking child abuse, spousal abuse, you name it. I don't even hate the people who hurt me like that. I don't hate. I like comfortable cars, yes. I know, isn't it great, John? I very much love my car, even if she's not in running condition right now. I have a cute little Chevy Cruze. She has been a very, very, very good little car for the last 13 years. I just drove her into the ground with help from the previous owner. Whoops. But yes. I like... Yes, that too. Oh, I know I did. No, I'm the one that backed the car into the tree twice in a row, so I can't believe I did that. I still feel stupid about that one, but it is kind of funny. Yep. See, that's where toxic masculinity and the patriarchy and everything fucks over men. Because it is assumed that things like that can't happen. Dude, that would involve you actually knowing where the fuck I live. And I have dropped quite a few Easter eggs about where I live, but nobody knows exactly where I live that is in this stream right now. He's a social boy. My dad was a Dodge guy. The man behind the curtain and his family are Chevy fans, so we drive Chevys. Well, hellos. What are you doing? He needs his nails trimmed. Hello, James. Whoa, hello. I just potsed myself. Holy shitballs. Amen, Andrea. Oh, Dodge Chargers are awesome. They're awesome. Hold on. Hi. You just startled me, you silly little goofus. You want to come say hi? Hi, baby. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, the pretty girl. Sorry, Sergeant decided to try to crawl into his bed and scare the fuck out of me. Ah, is a good day. Zoom. Lamborghinis are nice, but they sound funny. They don't even sound like a car. They really sound like they're a revved up rubber band. It's weird. I don't want something like that. Nope. Yeah, they sound like a Formula One car, and and seeing it cruising through downtown San Diego at like 10, 15 miles an hour was hilarious. Therapy is good. I am working. I have a therapist. She's a good therapist, but I need more. So I'm working on that one. It's the home wrecker. Did I eat today? Yes, actually I did. Thank God. So, Mimi, are you saying you're a Supernatural fan without saying you're a Supernatural fan and you just want baby? Impalas are good cars. But yes, Lily, I ate. I have taken my meds. I did those too. Amen. That... MST is Yeah, MST is a thing for both men and women. And people don't understand that. Women can be just as predatory as men, honestly. I have known a few. But yeah. I would not advise anybody join the military right now. The Tundras are actually good cars too. I like our Suburban, but what I want... Nice. That's awesome, John. What I really want for my next car... Which one is it, babe? The Chevy I want. It's not the one that was down south or over on the other side of the sound, because they own the same car. It's the other one. The Equinox is the one I'm thinking of, but isn't the Equinox what they had? Yeah, what's the other one that I'm thinking of? That's like a cross between an SUV and a minivan. I am on every day at 1:30 p.m. our time. I will not, except for Saturday. I'm getting there. Saturdays are my day off, and Sunday I will not be online because I am going to be at an event. If you're up for the drive, come on up to Issaquah. Well, we'll be across the street from Costco. But yeah, it's not the Equinox. It's the other one. Nope. No. Oh my God. Maybe it was the Equinox I'm thinking of. That's the one I'm thinking of, too. Have a good one, Path. RAV4s are good cars. I know, John. If only. You'd need a submarine or a boat, too. Oh, there we go. Let's get John a duck. You know, then he can drive and just drive it on into the water. I am sure I'm a fair amount younger than your grandmother, even though I am a grandmother. None of my grands are old enough to be online. Oh, dear God, don't get me started. Skylar, the only car I've ever owned that I actually totaled and should not have totaled it is a Kia Rio. So, John, look up the Seattle Duck. It's an amphibious vehicle that they do tours of Seattle. Oh God, yeah. Be careful looking up the Seattle Duck. There was a really bad accident involving them a few years back. I forgot about that. Have a good one, Will. Hugs and love, Will. No, there's been one since I moved over here.